tie. Rockets will start the third period with 1:57 left in their penalty kill. Late penalty.
Just make sure you know you got it the way you want it, and it's like forces you to make the adjustment.
Okay.
No viewers yet.
Yeah. No viewers yet. So, face off center ice. Still lots of water out there. You can see it. Sometimes that creates a little havoc. Keenan's out with Gellner, Wyatt, and McKee to start the third 2-2 tie, November 8th, Saturday at Kelowna Memorial Arena. South wins draw. Helm pushes it across. And oh boy, McKee bumps with his man at center. That was a dangerous. Here's the wet puck again. Helm takes a shot. Shunya kills the leather on it and says, see ya. Shuts that down. That was a dangerous play at center. Good shot. So Gellner will take the face off. Bazran will move out to the left wing. Reese tries to. Nice play by Reese. He tried to push that puck out to the point, and guy got away from him, but then Reese dove back and made an excellent. There's a nice save by Shunya. Puck's loose at the side of the net, but ref lost sight of it and blew it down, thankfully. Whoa! That was a dangerous little play. So Mason Hicks and Nash Lindstrand will jump on with Sumner and McCready. 1:27 left in the penalty. South wins it back to the point. They just shovel it in behind the net. Mason on his man. McCready moves back. They send it back to the left side point. It's out. So they have to start over. Oh, blind backhand pass by Helm. Moves it over to his man. Those are always dangerous, but got away with it. Down the ice it goes. Nice clear by Mason Hick. Tender goes out to stop it. McCready stops up in front of the net with 52 seconds left in the penalty kill. So Sumner and McCready converge on their men. 2-on-2 there and keep them from getting into the zone. So three groups. Burgett, he steers behind his net. 32 seconds left in the penalty for the Rockets. They get it ahead, but not past Sumner. Sumner's able to shovel it down into the net and goes for a change. Ooh, a little mix up there. McCready almost a benefactor. Nice steal by Cooper McCready to put the puck in there and gives Piper a little slash on the way to the bench. Now there's a trip. Ryland takes a tripping call as he's trying to tie up his man. Rockets got to get possession. The first penalty's over, but another one coming up. Send him behind the net. Mason's going to touch it. So we come off one power play. Penalty kill. We'll go right back to it. 17:56 left in the second. A lot of penalty kills for us today. There are a lot of penalties. We have to tighten that up, but so Luca and Gretchen, Choi and Gibbon are out. South wins it back and give it to Dupuis. Dupuis and Michael with a nice block behind the net. Gibbon pushes his man into the wall. He's down. Nice play. Manny sends it back, but it's blocked. D to D here. Piper to Bourget. Nice save by Shunya. And a good clear by Gretchen to pick up the rebound and fire it all the way down. Irvine chases. Sends him behind his net. 1:25 left in this penalty. Bliss is away. Up through center. Over the line. Stops it. Sends it back. And there is Luca to push it out and back to center. Oh, and a broken stick could have been dangerous. Dupuis broke her stick. And there's Gretchen chasing. So McKee and Ewell are out. Nice play by McKee to get a stick and send that back the way. Here's Ewell. Can he get it? A chance. He does. Yeah. Right winger down the left wing. He fires a puck on the net with 55 seconds left. And the penalty to the Rockets. Woodman, Ewell, McKee, Wyatt. Cameron shovels it into the corner. South collects it behind their own net. There's the outlet to McKinley. Cross ice. Oh, nice bump there by Simon. And then there's the high push off the boards by Reese. Ewell's away. Tries to dance in the middle. He stopped up, but there's Woodman. Woodman keeps it down low. 25 seconds left in the penalty. Woodman puts it back into the corner, chases his man. Engaged in a bump there. And away comes South. They got to get by Simon. Nice play there. Simon McKee. To keep that dangerous play from developing. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Kelm's got it at the point. Quick shot. That's blocked by McKee. McKee tries to get it out. Penalty's over. Ryland's on the ice. They send it in behind Shunya's net. Reese is going to get there. He tries to fire it up to Woodman. Doesn't connect, but there's Reese. Reese is going to skate it to center and fire it in. Dumps it in. It's a little knuckle puck. They call it icing or offside. I'm not sure. So the Rockets have killed off another penalty. It's 15:37 left in the third. As Rob Bushman lays down Huey Lewis in the news, I believe. So Levi, Luca, Gellner, Hick, Lindstrand. South collects the puck off the face-off, sends it to the right side. They're going to fire it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Yeah. Yeah. First 5 minutes of this period, we've been in the penalty kill, so hopefully we can get something going here. Irvine, Ty, Gellner, Lindstrand, Hick. Face off to the goalie's right. Wins the draw. Oh, puck just gets out. We've got music still going. Puck is out to the middle now, and they're going to ice it again. Lindstrand just figured out that he still had the music going. He switched from Huey Lewis in the news to In Excess. He gives me the oops. And we'll do it again down here in the south zone. Irvine on the draw. Levi and Gellner. Puck into the corner behind the net. And down the ice. Hickson's chasing. Nash is going to try and beat him there. Oh, what a play. Behind the net. Shouldn't have kept it out. I don't know if the guy had a great shot on it, but he tried to go wide on Shunya, and Shunya reached out, put the pad out. Puck ended up behind the net. So a dangerous play, dangerous rush. Puck's at center. No one can seem to get a handle on it. Levi collects it off his stick. Luca's got it, and he circles back. He sends it up the wall in front of the bench. Now there's Gellner with a steal on Piper, sends it back to the middle. Nice play by Gellner on Dupuis. South picks it up behind their net. 14:27 left in the third. Tie 2-2. Levi tries to dump it in. Can't get it there, but Michael Choi collects it and fires it in. Around, down behind the net. South tries to throw it ahead, and they connect. There's Hickson with Manny. Nice stick by Manny to interrupt that rush by Hickson there. Oh, there's a little hook there, but got away with it. Puck's in behind to Michael. He tries to fire, but hits the boards funny and right back out to Manny. Manny's going to try and get it out. He does, but flips it into his own bench. So with 13:51 left, puck face-off will come into our zone. McKee and Wyatt will jump back out. Gretchen, Mondu, and McCready stay out. A little bit of chirping going on. Or they're making lunch plans or something. Puck's one into the corner. Reese high and off the glass. Gretchen collects it, sends it across to McCready. McCready's got Simon streaking to the net, can't get it through. Here's Xander. Xander sends it ahead. Simon takes a stick to the head, but he manages to collect that puck and skates it into the corner. Gretchen's there. McCready flips it up into the glass. On net, quick save. Goalie reaches out. His own player gets bumped. Mondu pushes, Mondu pushes the defender into his own net, lands on the back of the goalie. And maybe hurt his leg or something. I hope he's all right. He's had now a couple injuries here. He got a hard shot from Mason earlier, and now his own player thrown into him. The trainer's out, coach is out. Yeah, you never like to see. He's gonna skate it off. So McCready, Gretchen, and Mondu will be out with Wyatt and McKee. They win the draw. There's McKee. He sends it in, takes a stick. McCready's cross-checking with his man. Mondu takes a bump. There's a tie up in the corner. The ref's telling him to move it. This is usually when ref should blow it down, but the puck gets out, and Dupuis away. He throws it behind Reese, and then Dupuis wrestles Gretchen to the ground. The puck into the corner. Simon leans on his man. South picks it up, sends it back to the point. They fire a shot. Dupuis with another shot over the net. And now Cooper McCready flips it high and off the glass and boards and out. And then Xander's bumped down. Yeah. And now Hick gets involved with Smith. It's getting a little bit more physical here. So Kelm collects it at center. Tries to get away from Kelm. There's Smith. Sends it forward. Mason has his man lined up. The guy knew that was coming and steered. He said, I'll give you the puck. I don't want to get hit. Throws it into the corner. Xander bumps with his man. Ooh, nice collection by Reese as the puck was moving its way out to the front of the net. Gretchen ahead to McCready. McCready down right side. Going to stop up and look for a trailer. Little line change for the Rockets, so Cooper just drags it back into the corner. Good play. Back out to the point. Here's Mace. Mace fires it. The goalie tries to play it. Funny, a couple of times it almost looks like a cat swatting out a ball a yard. It's to his blocker side and tries to catch it, and then not both of the ones who catch. Yeah, he likes the glove. So, good high shot by Mace. Puck bounced down in front. Goalie smothered the rebound. Face off won by South. They send it around. Nash pushes it back into the corner. Bazran's there. Sumner's chasing. Sumner bumps his man. South can't get past Sumner. Sumner still has it. Off his stick. And there's a nice play by Mason. Reads that. Sends it back to Sumner. Sumner into the corner to Mace. Mace sends it back to Keenan, but in his feet. And now here's Mace. Nice save by the goalie. Low left foot pad. And trying to get it out. 11:06 left in the third period. It's 2-2. Rockets dump it in. Here's Mason Hicks. Picks it up off the ref. Mason's into the corner. He loses an edge. South throws it in there. Schrader's going to try and collect it. He's beat to the puck by Big Smith. And now Sumner has it. Sumner working against Burgett. Keenan there to help out. There, Keenan walks out of the corner. Oh, hits the post on the short side. Oh, there's a pass out front by Sumner. And it just got away from everybody. But good pressure again by this line. Schrader, Sumner, and Bazran with some really good pressure. South feels it, throws it all the way down. 10:28 left in the third in a 2-2 tie. So Woodman, Ewell, and Bell will be joined by Choi and Gibbon. Ryland wins it back to Manny. Manny gets a weak shot on. Goalie covers that, but not hard enough to do any damage, but enough to get a rebound. We'll do it again to the goalie's right. Ryland wins it over to Woodman, but South beats him to it. Sends it over in the corner. Michael steps into his check. Ryland slashes Bliss's stick out of her hands, perhaps, and takes a penalty. So we'll go to the penalty kill again here with 10:13 left in the third. Woodman and Ewell, Choi and Gibbon. Michael collects it, tries to fire it low. South picks it up. Bliss has it, sends it back to the point to Dupuis. Dupuis goes to Kelm, back to Dupuis. Dupuis walks it back to Kelm. Good stick by Cameron. He tried to get it out. It's bouncing around at the blue line, push back in, and now it's still in. Here's Bliss. Bliss sends it down in the corner and gets it back. Kelm over here to Dupuis on the left side. Sends it into the middle, off the skate, on the Manny stick, who fires it down the ice. All four Rockets will change. Out steps McKee and Ty. Sorry, three Rockets change. Woodman's down in the corner. So Levi, Reese, and Simon are out. We'll look for a line change here on the rest. Here's Woodman, collects it, and now he finishes the change. Dumps it in on the goalie. 1 minute left in the penalty. Kelm moves out in front of his net. South is away. They're offside. So with 50 seconds left in the penalty, 9:03 left in the third, South will try and get something going here. Gellner and Ty are out on the front end. And Simon and Reese. Puck moves back to the blue line, or to the neutral zone. Reese is there, tries to fire it out, doesn't quite get out. South keeps it in at the line, move it D to D. Back into the middle, and here's Levi to collect. He's going to try and backhand it down the ice and does a nice job. Gellner chases it down. Takes a hit, a big hit, and that's going to probably be called interference. Yes, yeah. Gellner beat him to the puck, and the guy threw him into the glass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be the call a little more often, as if the aggressor beats them to the puck and they bounce before there's possession, maybe. Yeah, no one had the puck, and so they're probably calling interference for that reason. No one had it yet. Good job by Gellner to get in there. So it's 4-on-4 here for about 20 more seconds. And Dupuis tries to work the way up the middle through center. Stopped by Lindstrand. South still picks it up. They move it back. Gretchen's out with Schrader. And McFarland in for South. They're trying to get a shot. Shunya swallows that up, the chest protector. So that penalty's over. And with 1:34 left in the power play for the Rockets, they'll try and win the draw here. We've got Bazran, Mondu, and Sumner going out with McCready and Hick. Draw one out. Nice save by Shunya. Dupuis got a quick shot off. And then passes out in front. But across ice here. South picks it up, fires it down the middle. Shouldn't you just let it go? Smart play because Sumner's there. Takes the body, separates his man from the puck, and Mason collects it. And now it's out to center. Baz ran with a bump on Kelm, and now Mason stops up behind his net. They're going to try and get something set up here. Mondou's high. Here comes Sumner. Sumner up the right side. Looking out front. Going to carry it around. Sends it back to Mace. Mason over here to Mondou. Mondou takes it low. Back to Sumner. They're going to change positions here. Sumner's got it. He walks down low. Takes a quick shot. Deflected. Nice play. Takes a quick shot. Deflected on the net. And then the rebound tucked in. Yep. Get them movement. Get them moving. So, Rockets with a power play goal are up 3-2 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Yeah, we really did need a goal there. We can't keep giving them power play chances. South hasn't had a whole bunch of really good power play chances yet, but when they have, we've been able to close the door. Shunya with a couple of big saves. Yeah, done a good job on the penalty kill. Shunya's been right where he's supposed to be, and the defenders are playing really well on these kills. South is offside. Levi collects. Back to Reese Wyatt. Reese is going to go up the middle. Dupuis takes Irvine down at center ice. Here's Reese. Reese fires it front. And it's back. Now Steen, one man back, and Luca stops that rush by Steen. Luca around the wall. Tries to get to Gellner. It doesn't get to him. South has a chance here. Stick lift. Shunya with a pad save. Nice blocker save by Shunya. Two big saves there. Shunya with a leg save, and then the blocker save right behind it. Dangerous chance by South. South putting some pressure on here with 6:23 left. Wyatt throws his man down. High off the glass it goes. It'll go down the ice. Will it be enough for icing? The ref says no. Line change here for the Rockets. Luca makes his way off. On jump Schrader. Rockets pick it up, send it in. There's no icing. So Levi and Schrader are chasing down low. Stolen by Levi. And now Woodman has it. Sends it back to the point to Choi. Choi's on his left side. Backhand. Couldn't get it away clean. Gibbon gets it at the line and takes it back out. Retreats it back over to Choi. Choi gives it back to him. Manny throws it in. It's caught by, I believe, Kelm. Burgett steers it back around the corner to Burgett. Nice bump there by Schrader. The puck's loose out front. Ewell, quick shot. Big save by the goalie. Ewell's got that hard, heavy shot. So Choi throws it in. Ewell picks it up. Ewell pushes it down into the corner. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left. Nice play. Here's a cycle. Schrader back to Choi. Nice rebound. Save. Blocker save. And the goalie sprawls out and catches it. Someone just punched Jasper in the face. Looked like a little shot to the head. Nice pressure by the Rockets to cycle that puck. And with 5:11 to go, the Rockets are up 3-2. No whistle, no penalty by the ref. Lindstrand and Hick will join McCready, Sumner, and Bazran out. Trying to keep the pressure on here. One by Keenan. Sumner gives it to Mace. Mace with a quick shot goes wide, deflected wide. Lindstrand on his backhand flips it into the corner. Bazran's there. He's pinned his man. Sumner moves in. It reverses up the wall. Nash is going to try and bump it down low and does. Back out front. Nice play by Keenan out to Sumner. And now South fires it down the net, down the ice, and it's wide of Shunya's left. So it's icing with 4:42 left in the game. So Schrader will jump back on. Sumner and Bazran, Hick, and Lindstrand. Bazran wins it to Sumner. Sumner tries to get a shot on net. It's back to Lindstrand on the block. He fires it into the corner on his backhand. Nash tries to keep it back down low. Does, but it's picked up by Dupuis. Schrader moves in. And now the puck is dumped over center or over the blue line, but Mason collects, sends it back out. South retreats. They've got it at the red line. Mason bumps Bliss. Nash sends it around the corner. Oh, nice play by Schrader to move it off the glass. And here we got Bazran and Sumner. Oh, Keenan tried to send it to Sumner. Oh, beautiful little play. Good read by Keenan to see Sumner going there. And a nice play to get it to the line. Simon collects it at the blue line, sends it back in. 3:50 left. South is going to take it up the right side. They gain center ice and just dump it in. Shunya's out to stop it behind the net for Reese. Reese fires it ahead to Gretchen. Gretchen takes a hit. That's a cross check. And Reese fires it out. I hope Gretchen's okay, but that was not a body check. It was a cross check. And with probably boarding could be called on that too. 3:30 left. South takes a penalty. So Mason, Keenan, Xander, McCready. Oh, hang on. Yeah. And Sumner are going to be out. Well, that's interesting. Why would that play not be down here? Did it go over that face-off should be to the goalie's right, but maybe we missed something. So puck is tied up on the feet at the face-off dot. South just throws it back. McCready over to Mason Hick. Mason back to McCready. Oh, loses his edge. Oh, he gets away with it. It's offside, though. They touched it. That's offside. Blow it down. He didn't blow it down. They touched it when it was offside. Here we go. 1:39 left in the power play for the Rockets. Bazran with Sumner. Sumner walks it into the corner. Oh, sends it to McCready just out of his reach. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Bazran's the defender. So we've got a little something here. And nice save by Shunya, but Sumner, or rebound knocked in by Smith, I guess. Somehow that we got all twisted up down low. Yeah, it's 3-3 with 2:52 left, and we have a power play. So South gets a shorthanded goal on a weird play. Schrader will come out with Gretchen and Levi, Wyatt, and McKee. So South picks up a shorthanded goal. Now they fire it down the ice. They blow it down as if they think it's icing, but it'll go at center again. So an unfortunate turn of events here. Schrader, Ty, Gretchen, McKee, Wyatt. 5-on-4, 1:17 left in the penalty. Power play for the Rockets. Simon's going to take it in. He pushes it low, takes a hit. Dupuis takes a shot and reverses it up the wall. It's away, and Reese is going to be back to collect it. Reese circles in front of his net. He works it up. Tries to get it up to Levi. He does, and he gets it deep in the zone. He sends it out front. There's Levi. Just couldn't get a stick on it. Schrader's got it. Oh, Schrader sends it back in. And now it's back to center. Simon's going to try and push it to the middle. He does. Great shot, low. Gets his own rebound. Another great save. 2 quick shots by Simon. Nice play. Reese Wyatt back to center ice to collect it. He gives it to Simon. Simon's going to send it back ahead here to Gretchen. Gretchen's got Levi with him. He dances across center. Dupuis picks it up. Gretchen bumps. And now it's back to center ice. 1:44 left in the game. Schrader at center. Moves it over to Levi. Just out of his reach. Reese steps up. Manny's back. Sends it back over this side to Levi. Levi ahead. Now he's got McCready and Bazran. Bazran up the left side. Penalty's over. Bazran tries to get it into the corner. It bounces there. Send it back. Mason Hicks got it. Quick shot. Deflected. Nice tip. Good stick by South to lift the stick on the rebound. Here's McCready. He sends it in deep to Bazran. Bazran moves it up the wall. Mason keeps it down low. Bazran spins away. He loses an edge. Mason's trying to keep it low, and Gibbons back. He's got Smith coming on him down into the zone, and now Manny's away. Manny tries to get it down low. 47 seconds left in the penalty. Puck is down in the corner. Sumner sends it, shovels it behind Kabazran, just bounces away from him. We've got it back here at the line. Mason sends it low. It's offside. 31 seconds left in the game. Gretchen's back out. Bazran's still in. Puck a shot in behind. Simon tries to send it off, high and off the glass, and it's out. So 18 and a half seconds left. 3-3 tie. Face-off will come to Shunya's left, I believe. Timeout South, or timeout us. I think it's timeout South. So some close games here, Andy, between these two teams. Yeah. They have a very good defensive group that can move the puck out. They get out of their zone pretty well, this South team. So Mondu, Schrader, and Gretchen are out with Wyatt and McKee. With 18.6 left in the game, South has drawn up a face-off play here, it looks like. They have an idea what they want to do. There's Mondu, puck back to the line. South wins it. There's a good block by Mondu. Gretchen is in the middle, gets it out to the line and out. Steen's going to throw it back in, but they're offside. 8 seconds left. Sends it up the middle, does Reese. Reese has got Gretchen with him, and he's hooked. And the ref's got a penalty, but the clock runs out. He's giving him a penalty shot. This is crazy. So this is wild. So we had a nice play developing there, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty shot. He pointed back to center ice as the clock wound down. This is wild. 3-3 tie. And at the last 2 seconds, we get a penalty shot called, and it's going to be Gretchen, I believe. So, mano a mano. Here goes Gretchen. Penalty shot to end the game, third period. Oh, and the goalie stuffs him. Great game. A 3-3 tie. Not much you can do. A late shorthanded goal by South ties it up 3-3.
Second time we've done that, so
Yeah. They're feisty. They battle right to the end, does the South team. The goalie made a nice save on Gretchen, and it could have been a different outcome, but a lot of penalties that game kind of hurt us. I'd have to look at the total penalty numbers, but 3-3 battle last this week and a 2-2 tie last week. So evenly matched teams.